22nd of June 2017 was the day Mohamed Salah signed for Liverpool for a club record fee of £36.5 million. And by the end of this season, he will be 6th in the all-time Premier League goals leaderboard and is also in the top 10 for all-time Premier League assists. They called him a one-season wonder, but Mo Salah didn't just quieten his doubters, he silenced them. This is the story of how Salah outplayed everyone, both on and off the pitch. With Liverpool storming the Premier League and also leading the charge to the Champions League, will Salah guide Liverpool to another Premier League title this season? Late in 2024, he became the first player ever in the Prem to have achieved double-figure goals and assists before the Christmas break, so he is certainly trying his best. The story begins in the small Egyptian village of Nagreg, where Salah was born on June 15, 1992. Life in Nagreg was simple. In Egypt, the football following is massive, and this was no different for young Mo. Football was everything. He played in dusty streets, using makeshift balls, dreaming of emulating legends like Ronaldo Nazario and Zinedine Zidane. Salah's love for the game was matched by his relentless determination. His daily commute to train with a local club involved hours of travel by bus. These sacrifices shaped his discipline and resilience. Even as a young boy, Salah's pace and flair stood out. At 14, he joined Al Makaloun, an Egyptian Premier League team where his journey as a professional footballer began. But Salah wasn't an instant star. Coaches admired his raw potential, but doubts about his size and physical strength persisted. He was often overlooked in favour of bigger, more physical players. Despite this, Salah remained focused, working tirelessly to improve his game. Mo Salah's early years were defined by obstacles, but where others saw limitations, he saw opportunities. His journey would take him far beyond the borders of Egypt to places he had only dreamed of. In 2012, tragedy struck Egyptian football when the Port Said Stadium riot resulted in the suspension of the domestic league. For Salah, it was a moment of uncertainty, but also an opportunity, as other clubs were of course trying to capture the talent from the league. His performances for Al Makaloun had caught the attention of Swiss club Basel, who offered him a trial. Salah seized the chance, impressing with his speed and work ethic. Basel signed him, and he quickly adapted to European football. In Switzerland, Salah found his footing, becoming a key player in Basel's league-winning campaigns and their European adventures. His performances against elite teams like Chelsea in the Europa League turned heads. Salah scored a crucial goal against the Blues, earning him widespread recognition and a move to Stamford Bridge in 2014. It was a fairy tale rise, an Egyptian youngster making waves in Europe. But the dream move to Chelsea would soon turn into one of Salah's toughest challenges. At Chelsea, Salah faced stiff competition under Jose Mourinho. He struggled for game time, often finding himself on the bench or excluded from matchday squads. His limited opportunities led critics to dismiss him as a flop. That time was difficult, Salah later admitted. I didn't play much and people doubted me, but I told myself, this isn't the end. Determined to prove himself, Salah accepted loan moves to Fiorentina and later Roma in Serie A. For some, this was the end of his Premier League dream. For Salah, it was a second chance. Salah's time at Chelsea wasn't a failure, it was a turning point. In Italy, he found the freedom to rediscover his form and rebuild his reputation. Italy proved to be the perfect environment for Salah to flourish. At Fiorentina, he dazzled with his pace and direct style, terrorizing world-renowned Italian defences. His performances earned him a permanent move to Roma, where he truly came into his own. During the 2016-17 season, Salah recorded 15 goals and 11 assists, becoming one of the league's standout players. Roma's fluid attacking system allowed him to refine his tactical understanding and finishing. By now, European clubs were taking notice again. Among them was Liverpool, whose manager Jurgen Klopp saw Salah as the missing piece in his high-energy attacking system. Salah had proved he could shine in Europe's toughest leagues, but could he succeed where he had once struggled in the Premier League? In the summer of 2017, Liverpool signed Salah and he moved to Merseyside. The signing was initially met with scepticism. Critics labelled Salah a Chelsea reject and questioned whether he could adapt to the physicality of English football. But Mo wasted no time proving them wrong. In his debut match against Watford, he scored and assisted, setting the tone for an incredible season. By December, he had already scored 20 goals in all competitions. In Salah's first season at Liverpool, he didn't just adapt, he dominated. And the doubters who once dismissed him were now eating their words. The 2017-18 season was historic. Salah broke the Premier League record for most goals in a 38-game season, scoring 32 times. He added 12 more goals in other competitions, finishing the season with 44 in total, not to mention 14 assists. Some of his most memorable moments included 4 goals against Watford, a complete performance, showcasing his dribbling, finishing and composure. A solo goal against Spurs with a dazzling run through defenders capped by a brilliant finish, and Salah also scored twice against his former club, leading Liverpool to the final. Mo's efforts earned him multiple individual awards, including the PFA Player of the Year and the Premier League Golden Boot, and came second by only 2 goals in the European Golden Boot to who else but Lionel Messi. But his dream season ended in heartbreak during the Champions League final. A controversial tackle by Sergio Ramos injured Salah's shoulder, forcing him off early. Without their star player, Liverpool fell to Real Madrid. From the heights of glory to the depths of despair, Salah's season ended in tears. But the world would soon learn that Mo Salah always comes back stronger. Salah's first season for the Reds seemed so good that it couldn't possibly carry on, and he would inevitably fall off, right? Well, Salah returned with a vengeance in the 2018-19 season. Despite facing tighter marking from defenders, he still scored 22 league goals, sharing the Premier League Golden Boot once again, this time with Sadio Mane and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. The pinnacle of the season came in the Champions League final against Tottenham. Salah scored an early penalty, helping Liverpool secure a 2-0 victory and their 6th European title. Redemption was complete. Salah wasn't just a one-season wonder. He was now a European champion with 5 goals and 2 assists in the competition that season. Following another Champions League trophy for Liverpool, the questions again begged, when will they win the league? Well, they hadn't done so for 30 years, and so Salah helped end Liverpool's 30-year wait for the league title. He scored 19 goals and provided another 10 assists with countless key moments as Liverpool dominated the Prem that season, finishing 18 points clear of second place. Salah's journey from a small Egyptian village to lifting the Premier League trophy was a testament to his resilience and brilliance. As Salah matured, his game evolved. Initially known for his speed and goal scoring, he became a more complete player, contributing assists, linking play, and adapting his style to suit the team's needs. His partnership with Sadio Mane and Roberto Firmino became one of the most feared attacking trios in football history. Salah's intelligence and versatility made him quite simply indispensable in Klopp's system. Great players evolve with time. Salah's transformation from a raw winger to a complete forward solidified his status among football's elite. Salah's influence extended far beyond football, though. As a proud Muslim, he became a symbol of representation and diversity. His prostration celebration after scoring goals brought his faith into the spotlight, earning him admiration from fans worldwide, not to mention his annual Christmas tree photo. His humility and generosity also made him a hero off the pitch. Salah funded schools, hospitals, and clean water initiatives in his hometown of Nagrig, earning the nickname the Pride of Egypt. Salah's global impact was perhaps best summarised in a study showing that hate crimes in Merseyside dropped by 18.9% after his arrival at Liverpool, a phenomenon dubbed the Salah effect. Mo Salah wasn't just changing games, he was changing perceptions, proving that football could unite people across cultures and borders. By 2023, Salah had become Liverpool's all-time top Premier League scorer, surpassing legends like Steven Gerrard. He broke record after record, including most goals in a 38 Premier League season with 32, the fastest Liverpool player to reach 100 goals, and the highest scoring African player in Premier League history. Salah's achievements didn't just place him among Liverpool's greatest, they cemented his place in football history. While opinions vary, one thing is clear: Salah's consistency and impact were unmatched. Where do you rank Salah in the all-time Premier League wingers list? Liverpool FC's 24-25 season has been marked by exceptional performances, positioning them as strong contenders for both the Premier League and the UEFA Champions League titles. Under the guidance of manager Arne Slot, Liverpool lead the Premier League relatively comfortably, with City having fallen off at the back end of 2024, Arsenal struggling to find their winning consistency, and Chelsea being not quite ready to take on the big boys just yet. For more on Chelsea's resurgence, click here and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy. The Reds' impressive form is reflected in the betting odds, with bookmakers listing them as 2-9 favourites to clinch the title. Key players have been instrumental in this success. Mohamed Salah, of course, continues to be a standout performer, contributing significantly to the team's attacking prowess. He does have help from Luis Diaz, who has added 9 goals and 2 assists and has been particularly effective. Diogo Jota has also proved to be a great asset with goals and clinical finishing, and Núñez has even secured the club 3 points single-handedly from the jaws of defeat against Brentford. Defensively, the duo of Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate has provided stability, allowing the team to maintain a solid back line. Their ability to play a high line and manage space has been crucial to Liverpool's pressing game. In the UEFA Champions League, Liverpool have demonstrated exceptional form, securing 5 wins from 5 group stage matches. This record underscores their tactical flexibility and readiness to compete against Europe's elite clubs. The squad's depth has been a significant factor in their European campaign. Manager Arne Slot's rotation policy has allowed for effective management of player workloads, ensuring peak performance across all competitions. The integration of youth players has also provided fresh energy, contributing to the team's success. This season, perhaps the standout man has been Ryan Gravenberch. For more on him and how good he's been, click here and subscribe to the channel. Arne Slot's tenure has introduced subtle yet effective changes to Liverpool's playing style. The team now exhibits greater patience in possession, with an increased focus on positional play in the opposition half. This tactical evolution has made them more unpredictable and challenging for opponents to plan against, and of course, more condensed at the back. The midfield has been reconstructed following recent departures, with Dominic Szoboszlai emerging as a key figure in the team's build-up play. His contributions have been vital in linking defence and attack, facilitating fluid transitions during matches, and don't forget Harvey Elliott and Curtis Jones, as well as, of course, Alexis McAllister. For more on the Reds and their title hopes this season, click here. Despite their current success, Liverpool face potential challenges. Reports suggest that Real Madrid have shown interest in key players like Trent Alexander-Arnold, although the Spanish club have seemingly recently abandoned their pursuit. Additionally, the team must remain vigilant against complacency and manage the physical demands of competing on multiple fronts. Liverpool's squad depth, tactical adaptability, and individual brilliance have positioned them as formidable contenders for both domestic and European honours this season. Maintaining their current form and effectively managing potential challenges will be crucial as they strive to secure the Premier League and UEFA Champions League titles.